to my podcast, Keep Your Nose in My Business, the show where we shine a light on incredible businesses and inspirational people right here in Essex. Whether you're a business owner or dreaming of starting something new, or just curious about inspiring people in the community, there's something here for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and join me as we uncover the stories behind Essex's brightest businesses together. Okay, let's get started. Hi everybody, I'm in Cold Norton today, and I'm going to introduce you to a lovely young lady that's thriving with a business here in Cold Norton. And oh my God, it's so relaxing in here. And it's just so the listeners know, we're in a lovely room in Cold Norton. Oh my God, it feels so lovely. This is where I need to come when I've got a stressful day. That's what I need to do.
Move that behind you. You can put your feet up.
Oh, put my feet up. Look at me. So I'm going to introduce you, like I said, to a lovely young lady. Over to you. What's your name?
So my name's Jackie Ralph, and obviously I'm here in Cold Norton.
What's your background, Jackie?
Yeah, my background. So my background, I have grown up in a wonderful family. My dad was a police officer. He's now a retired police officer. And we just, went on holidays to Cornwall, Newquay, camping, and all of that fantastic stuff. Yeah, so yeah.
How many siblings you got?
I'm the oldest of 4 children. I did become quite ill at the age of 14, 15.
Yeah.
But that led me onto this path of where I am.
Wow, so we'll get to know about that. What's your business called?
JR Psych. JR for my initials.
Yeah.
And then Psych. Psych, obviously, for, the mind, body and soul of the person, basically.
Perfect. Where did the idea come from?
Really because I trained in counselling and psychotherapy, and I thought, what sort of name can I really come up with? But I thought, well, JR, my initials of my name.
Yeah.
And then the psych, I just thought, well, that sort of like covers the whole spectrum of supporting someone.
So what made you want to do this?
I've just always been a natural born... I was just born a natural listener.
Yeah.
People can just sit here and just open up to me, and I would just listen.
Yeah.
I will never judge. And I'm very confidential in what someone says to me. I've always been like that. So
You've got a lovely aura about you. You're very calming, even as a friend. Like, generally, when I think of you, I think, oh, Jackie, she's got this lovely little life. Like, it's all cute. It's all lovely.
Lovely little life.
You're very, you've got a lot going on, but you seem to calm everyone, even though you've got this madness going on.
And it's just a natural ability that I've got.
Yeah.
I can just switch off from anything that's going on in the day, and then I'm just that for that person.
So for the listeners at home, obviously they're not in this lovely room, and I must say it just feels so relaxing in here. What is it that you offer with your business?
So I've been trained in a lot of different techniques.
Yeah.
I started Reiki over 21 years ago. Didn't even know what Reiki was, didn't know what the word was, didn't know what it meant. And I just felt...
What is it, Jackie? Just to explain to the listeners as well.
So Reiki is a healing technique.
Yeah.
So very similar to spiritual healing, but, it's like people can work in the aura, so that's like just above the skin. Mm-hmm. But I like to work hands-on. So if a child, like when your children fell over when they were younger, or even now, you're instant... just put your hands on their knee to say, come on. No one can see this here, but you've got the 7 chakras going through our body. If they're not aligned properly, our bodies are not going to function to the ability that you'd like them to. So with Reiki, the energy healing, so basically I've been attuned to receive Reiki to flow through me to go to others, and it works.
Wow.
And it, I'm so passionate about it, and I've just always incorporated Reiki into everything that I do.
Thinking about, obviously, your business, who's inspired you to do this particular business?
So my biggest inspiration, obviously, other than my parents, obviously, for making me the person that I am, and obviously my lovely husband, who's been such a rock, it has to be, without a doubt, my late grandmother. Right. So she nearly got to her 103rd birthday. It'll be 2 years next year. And she was just such an inspiration to me, I feel that she's with me all the time now. And she dedicated her life to the Royal British Legion for over 60 years, just as a volunteer. She was high up there. And I guess I've got a lot of her genes in me, and I just like helping people. I really just like helping people.
It's really lovely.
And, you come into my room and straight away you feel relaxed.
Yeah, 100%.
So I always give myself plenty of time, probably an hour before someone was coming in. I then sort of Reiki the room, I sit and chill, and I get ready. And I have that time for myself before anyone walks through my door.
What sort of people need your help? Obviously, anybody.
Absolutely anybody. So you're a driving instructor as well as many other things. Yeah. But, we get our cars MOT'd. We have to get our cars MOT'd, otherwise we won't be able to get from A to B.
Yeah.
We get our nails done, hair done, go to the gym, we do all of that. But no one thinks about the most important thing that makes us function, and that's our mind and our brain. Yeah. I mean, that's our computer of our body. So, just to come in here, have an MOT, I will, obviously I'm going to go into what I actually do, which is the ear acupuncture, because that's my main, really big passion.
Yeah.
But, I can tell so much with what's going on with somebody. They don't have to have anything going on with them, go wrong. But actually, they walk out of here feeling much more lifted. People are here for about an hour and a half with me. I will look at their ears. I'll do some ear acupuncture. We'll touch on that later. I'll go into that a little bit more. And then they have a Reiki session afterwards. Yeah. So the two therapies combined together, the energy is amazing. Yeah. And it just works. It works.
Yeah, and for you, I guess, someone walking out the door feeling a lot different from when they came in.
You can tell the difference in their glow in their face, because you have a whole cycle of going all around your body when you're with me. So it just brings that face.
But Jackie, obviously I know that this isn't just something you do here. Like, you're taking your business into wider places.
Yes, so I'm just going through the process at the moment of having all the tests done, and to make sure that I'm sort of got the ability and capable and healthy enough. At St Bart's Hospital in November, I'll start volunteering there. It'll just be one day every other 2 weeks, but that's just been such a passion of mine to get it recognised in the NHS more. And it's really helping people that are sadly at their end of life, where they don't want to take the medication because they think, what's the point? But obviously they're in pain, so alternative therapies come in, and it actually has seen a difference in their mindset, taking their medication to actually transition better.
What's unique about your business, Jackie?
What's unique about my business? So I've naturally adapted my therapeutic practice, should we say, accordingly. As I say, I've been trained in psychotherapy and counselling, emotional freedom technique, or Indian head massage, all different techniques, because I've experienced all that myself. Yeah. And I've seen how it can help people. So I have to try these things myself before I start trying it on others, basically, or administering it on others. So I enhance the well-being of people. I naturally put a smile on someone's face. Even if it's just letting them just offload, just talk to me, we can get some cards out, we've got a mixture of everything here. Some people don't like cards, some people do, and I'll touch on that later because I've made my own working around that, the NADA protocol. I've just been a born listener. As I say, people are just drawn to me and they just open up and they want to share their feelings. Yeah. And just, if I'm able to give a couple of words in my reply back to them that's going to make a difference, I mean, I could, with your sleep patterns, you are a busy lady, you've got a lot going on. We need to shut that mind off at night. And, just by having a little notepad by the side of your bed with a pen. Right? Yeah. All what's going on in your head on that pad. Yeah. Have it in the morning. Yeah. Things like that.
I'm the worst on my phone. I'm not going to lie. I'm really bad on my phone. And that, even having the light on your phone, wakes you up. Or, I put it on silent now, and I feel so bad doing that when you run your own business. The chef's in always a lot earlier than me. I put it on silent purely because 9 out of 10 I'm not getting to sleep till 4. So then if I'm getting a text at, say, at 5:30, 6, it like wipes your day out. So, like, again, I'm going on about
you know, how it affects, but it does affect people. And like I say, these sort of places, you know, are just amazing. Explain in a bit more detail about the other stuff that you do, Jackie.
Okay. So auricular therapy, I trained in auricular ear acupuncture, auricular therapy, because there's lots of different techniques within this therapy. And I used to work for Open Roads, so that was for drug and alcohol addictions, actually in Burnham on Crouch.
Wow.
And that was, you know, over 20 odd years ago now. And I trained in, it was called the detox points. Basically, it's 5 points within the ear. I can say it's sympathetic, shemen, kidney, liver and lung. Those 5 points alone are fantastic for detox.
Yep.
But actually it's been called NADA protocol now because it's fantastic for absolutely what it covers is amazing.
Yeah.
And obviously you can find out a lot more on my website and it'll explain it more because we'll be here for probably longer than what you wanted to be. But, you know, it's just an amazing combination. Just those five points alone is just fantastic.
Yeah. And because obviously I know you personally, how do you deal with life outside of this? Because this is all lovely and calm, but we all know that sometimes life gets in the way.
Yeah.
You know, and we have a lot going on, and you've got 2 lovely children, and you know you're juggling family life. You've got an amazing husband. You know, how do you juggle things?
So yeah, we've all got busy lives, and we juggle. Well, because I like to be with my husband when I'm juggling these things. Yep. We make sure that we've got our diary full. Yeah. We plan ahead. Even if it's for next year, we see something that we want to go and see. We go to the concerts. We go to like venues. Sometimes I can't always come to yours because I've already booked up. But so we just book ahead, go to the theatre and everything like that, or just take a trip up to London and say, right, what should we go and see today? And it just keeps you going. Yeah. Keeps you going.
I remember you saying, I don't know if I got this right, but I remember you saying one year you didn't book a holiday. Am I right to say this? And then all the money you'd have spent on that holiday, you'd done something each weekend with your money.
Absolutely.
And honestly, listeners, every time I was looking at Jackie on Facebook, you were somewhere else. And it become a little bit of a, like, it was like, where's Jackie now?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I know it sounds silly, but like, I wouldn't think of that. I'd think about, I need my holiday.
Yeah.
You know, I need my holiday. I work 7 days a week, so I literally, my holiday is Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I'll get off, and that's it. So I look at it like that's my holiday. I've never really thought of it of doing something every week with your money. Yeah,
absolutely. Because then you're sort of got the whole year. Oh, well, I've done that then. I've done this then. I've done that then. You know. Yeah. Because a holiday can be over with in such a quick time.
And you're longing for your holiday again.
Absolutely.
You know, and like you say, sometimes when we just have a night away, sometimes it makes, you can cope with the rest of the week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's mad how it goes. Obviously, I would go into sort of like other businesses around it, but you're so unique. Like, I don't think I've never been in a place like this. So to me,
it's really nice.
This is amazing. And like I say to the listeners, if you haven't been here, tell everyone where you're actually based. So where is Cold Norton?
So Cold Norton is sort of the main track going from Salford and Ferrers, heading up to Latchington.
Yeah.
So, and then you can go off to Malden. So we're in between, shall we say, Salford and Ferrers and Malden, really, along that Dengie line.
Yeah, and you're in a beautiful house, and it just feels so lovely here. So that's amazing. What's been your biggest achievement so far, Jackie?
So my biggest achievement, I had quite a few, to be honest. So my biggest achievement, first of all, was becoming a mother.
Yeah. When
I was told I wasn't going to become one.
Right.
Because I'd gone through quite a lot there. I mean, that can be another podcast one day, maybe. But to be told that you couldn't have children at such a young age, and then you go through the different avenues of becoming one.
Yeah.
So that was a really big achievement for me, because when you get told you can't have children, you can either have egg donation or no children and adopt.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot to take in.
Oh, God.
On a Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
So I think that's my biggest achievement. Yeah. And obviously, continuing this practice, even though it was really like my hobby, it's now becoming my job, because I do support a young lady as well with special needs, and that's been my main job. So now it's transitioning.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm getting more busier now with this. Which
So
is
as I
what
said
want.
earlier, when I said your life's so busy, I didn't want to bring up anything that you didn't want to discuss. But
That's fine.
Again, that's massive. To be told that you're not going to be a mum is, awful. So you've turned that around. And,
Absolutely,
And your
you can get
children
through
are
it.
gorgeous. And also, the young lady, she comes to the restaurant sometimes. Don't she? Bless her.
Yes.
And she treats you like a mum, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's just so... you've been bringing the same young lady in forever, and that's dedication as well. And you've been
18
helping
years, over
somebody
19
else.
ye's we've been together, supporting. And it's just, she's like my little sister, and she's like my surrogate daughter, and, so, I've had
But
to...
for her life is... You're going to be... You don't even understand. You're going to be such a massive inspiration to her. And she will look back one day and think you were such this massive part in her life.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, I can see the love when she comes in. It's beautiful. What's the future?
So the future, so I'm in a really sort of happy place now, and I this is my sanctuary in here, and this is, what I love to give to people. But this year alone, I've doing quite a few events.
Okay.
I never thought I was going to be doing anything like that. But it's been lovely because you're with like-minded people. People are really interested in what is ear acupuncture. No one's heard of it. No one's heard of ear acupuncture. So for me to be able to just demonstrate and show people what it is, it's blowing people's minds away, really, because our ear is an upside-down baby. So you've got the whole history of your life in your ear, and I can look at your ear, analyse it, because I retrained a little 3 years ago, and I've retrained in it now because I did start doing it 20 odd years ago. Yeah. And I just thought, why have I not had this in my life all along? Because it is life changing. Yeah. It has been life changing.
Yeah.
And so, I'm where I'm at now in my business with ear acupuncture and Reiki combined.
So do people come weekly to this? When do people normally use this?
I do get regular people coming weekly because this is their gym boost, basically. If the people don't like going to the gym, this is just, their time just to calm their minds. This would be lovely. After I've done the ear acupuncture, you're in the room so you can see. I close the curtains, lay the bed flat, all the lights off with some nice little candles, and then that's Reiki.
Yeah. Thinking of, obviously, we have this path in life, don't we, that we follow.
Yeah.
Things happen in our life that make us the people we are. Like I lost my dad young. It's motivated me to just want to make him proud, and I just do what I can, and maybe I'm a bit over the top with it, but I do. We all have certain things. Where do you think, thinking back when you were younger, what do you think made you really choose this?
I guess if I'm really, really truthful here now, I think it's when my children started to come along, and I wanted to naturally have something within me that I could give. And so really I only started to do this for my friends and family.
Yeah.
Wasn't looking at going into it as a business in any shape, way at all. And I started it from friends and family, really. Yeah. And then obviously working then with the drug and alcohol because of backgrounds and different things that people that I met along the way. I just wanted to understand people, why they went down different routes like that. Yeah. And most of the time, they were lovely people and had jobs. And sadly, it's made me really look at people in such a different way, and knowing that everyone needs support in some shape.
Yeah. Jackie, this business is beautiful, and it's come from a caring, loving person, which I really like, and I'm not just saying that because I know you. So where can we find you?
Where can you find me? So I'm on all of the, the different channels, shall we say. So I'm on Facebook under JR Psych, NADA Protocol Cards. And I've got my own website as well, so JR Psych, www.jrpsych. And Instagram, really, I'm on the Facebook, and, so much on the website that can explain everything that I do. And And, I've also, one of my other achievements, I've made my own NADA protocol cards. So I always like to use cards with people, if someone wants, because you can shuffle a card and then one will pop out and it'll be quite inspirational. Yeah. So I made my own, and here they are. Yeah, so no one can see these, but they're my own cards.
Yeah.
So it's the NADA protocol.
So can people order these?
They can order them. They're on my website. And I'm doing free postage and packing within the UK. So, but yeah.
That's amazing.
So we'll let you choose one afterwards.
Oh, bless you. I'm so excited. Jackie, it has been so inspirational coming here. And it's took me away from my busy life for a second. And that's exactly what you want to do, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
Jackie, any top tips for anybody that would like to get involved?
You really need to be passionate about what you deliver. You can't go into an industry like this thinking, I'm going to earn money. I'm an experienced Reiki practitioner. A lot of people want to do Reiki now, but you really need to know what Reiki is and what it's all about.
Yeah.
And you need to continually just be prepared just to progress continually and study, because there's so much to learn about Reiki and what it actually is and what it can do.
Yeah.
It is really powerful. You can actually send Reiki healing distantly to somewhere in Australia if you want.
Yeah.
If that person's actually, if you know that person's there, it's just amazing stuff.
Yeah.
We've been attuned, we've got symbols, so I do symbols on my hands and, and everything. There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
And just be patient.
Yeah.
Be patient in your skill. Things don't just happen, do they? We know that, Tina.
Yeah.
You don't just get what you want when you really want it.
Yeah.
It takes time, and it takes a lot of time and studying and preparing yourself.
Yeah.
And you've got to be in that right place yourself as well.
Yeah. What would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell my younger self? Don't worry about what others think of you. Don't worry. Don't worry about what I think of you.
Yeah.
No need to dwell on the past.
Yeah.
And challenge your thoughts instead of just keeping hold of them. Because a thought can last for 15 seconds in your head.
Yeah.
And if you're going to keep thinking about that thought, it's going to be there all night or all day.
Yeah.
Or a week, or a month. You just need to think about something else. Go and do it gardening, pull a weed out of the garden, and it just take that mind away. And just love yourself and be very proud of the person that you are. And we are all unique, and we're not all the same.
So, Jackie, where can we find you?
Okay, so you can find me on www.jrpsych.co.uk, at JR Psych on Instagram.
Yeah.
So JR Psych, so it's JRP, S for sugar, YCHE. And on Facebook, the same, JR Psych, Jackie Ralph. And I'm on LinkedIn as well, Jackie Ralph.
That's amazing. Jackie, thank you so much for taking time for me today. And
It's been a pleasure.
if anybody wants to feel just a little bit better about themselves, or just literally worry about nothing just for an hour or half an hour or whatever, come here. And have you got any offers, Jackie, just to check it out there?
Yeah, so any others, for all of the emergency services, is 10% discount. And anybody that you interview, I also will give 10% discount, because you're going to be interviewing so many fantastic businesses. So if they just say that they've been on your podcast, then I'll give them 10% discount too.
That's amazing. Jackie, thank you so much for your time. I know you're a busy lady. Thank you so much for your time today, and I wish you all the luck in the future.
Thank you.
You're such a nice person. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you.
Well, that's it for today's episode of Keep Your Nose in My Business. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss what's coming up next. Until next time, take care. And remember, keep your nose in my business.